Hey there, this is Weeza, and welcome to StarRupture, a first-person open-world base-building game with advanced combat and tons of exploration. I tried out this game in the playtest, and I fell in love with it. It is such a fantastic game. Let's get right into some new gameplay. Alright, we can select our character. I'm going to go with the same character that I did during the playtest. He was snarky, so why not?
What the?
Please don't move. I want to run a holistic scan. Commencing holistic scan. Life vitals normal. Prisoner PO212, welcome to the Argos program. Your adventure with the Claywood Corporation begins right now. Hello, I am Gal, your Galactic Assistance Liaison. The Claywood Corporation would like to apologize for any inconvenience you may have experienced. You can now exit the lander and begin your introductory training.
I'm finally here. Let's get this training over with. I want to get to work.
Yeah, let's get started. So I did end up purchasing the supporter pack, which comes with some items shown here. I'm not really sure what these things are. I can't remember because it's been a while since I played the game. But anyway, it was a couple bucks and I wanted to support the developer Creepy Jar, which also did Green Hell, a pretty popular game. But anyway, enough of that. Let's go. Okay, we need to exit the lander, but let's see what we got in storage first. Okay, we got some food. Perfect. And there's another one over here. More food.
Gotcha.
Excellent. Let's see, is there anything we can do with this? Regeneration chamber, yeah, we don't need to regenerate just yet, thankfully. Okay, what do we got? Got a message coming in. Okay, dear convicts, we're part of the Claywood Corporation. Okay, welcome to Arcadia 7. We're in their Ruptura system. Our mission is to extract, process, automate, and ship resources required on Earth. And we also have the additional mission of exploring, documenting, and uncovering the world. Awesome. Basic item printer. Yep. Okay, we'll get to this in just a minute, but let's go ahead and exit this and see the world.
Welcome to Arcadia 7 in the Ruptura system. The goal of this training is to teach you to effectively acquire and produce goods for our clients. However, we'll begin with something simpler. Arcadia is often bombarded by meteorites, which are rich in resources. You have been equipped with a tool to acquire them. Use it to extract what's most valuable in the meteorite.
All right. So this game looks a hell of a lot better than it did when it first came out. Looks like they've done some graphics improvements, which is fantastic. Okay, let's go ahead and get some of this stuff. Nice, nice. Yeah, I absolutely fell in love with this game when I first played it. It was so good. And the playtest actually had a significant amount of actual play time in it. I think I did about 40 hours in it. It was such a good game. Okay, let's equip the building tool and get the base core. Okay, I'm not sure if I want to build right here right now or not. Let's run over here real quick just to see. Now, that star behind those clouds is eventually going to rupture, which is going to cause havoc to everything. It's going to just basically decimate the entire planet and restart everything. So it's wise to build a base quickly. If nothing else, for this initial little setup here, we might have to run back to our little pod. But that's okay. We've got, I don't know, it's about 20 minutes? I'm not quite sure. But let's just see what's over here and possibly new. Because this starting area here, this is kind of, somewhat the center of the map. Over here on this little crested hill, I believe.
Location barrier activated.
What?
Letting you out onto the dangerous planet without completing introductory training would be too risky for this investment.
Okay, fair enough.
Investment?
I meant our investment into your safety. The Claywood Corporation cares about you.
I'm sure they do. Well, that was actually quite funny. I was curious if, since playing the playtest, I know there's a kind of a better place to build a base, but we'll get over there eventually. I might set this place up here and then go ahead and move over there where that little tower is. That's where I ended up moving my main base the last time. Okay, let's get to building. So we need to go ahead and put down the base core. I'm gonna go ahead and increase the height here to, I'm gonna get it to about this height here. Is that about the same height? Close, that is. Okay, let's see here. Go ahead and lock the level. I think I'm gonna put it right over here.
Good work. You'll need building materials to build the rest of the base. You can create them with the printer in your lander, but gather the necessary components first. Use the harvester to extract them, just like you did with the meteorite.
All right, let's go ahead and start this. So this shouldn't take too long to do. As you can see, the heat on my weapon is actually, you know, building over on the little grid there, and it will overheat. And I believe if I press R, well, there we go. It was helping to dissipate the heat. Let's go ahead and collect some of these things. I'm gonna get
believe I'm here.
quite a few of them actually.
Everything here is
I've got 65 of them. Okay.
The Claywood Corporation is very glad to see your enthusiasm. Most convicts do not share it.
Most of them are usually idiots who are unable to see the potential in being a pioneer on a new world.
Technically, you are not a pioneer. A lot of people have been to Arcadia before you.
That was a long time ago, and besides, the quality of their research and observations was embarrassing. You need someone who'll notice the important things, like Darwin on the Galapagos Islands, but better.
I'm glad, but I will also remind you of your resource gathering duties.
Okay, finally the thing is unheating. I was pressing R the whole time and now it started working. That's good. So, here we go. Let's go ahead and collect some of the wolfram, get that going, and we'll go ahead and create a whole bunch of building material. So we can go ahead and put some platforms down, start a, you know, a level, let me see. There we go. No, it just did it automatically. Not sure what's going on with that. Clearly I was doing it incorrectly. But anyway, let's go ahead and get a couple more of these and we'll head back over to our little drop pod and we'll get started with the base building. I actually do like the base building in this game. It's actually a lot of fun. I think that's enough for now. Let's go. So I went ahead and cleared out some of the little ore nodes and everything else over here. I collected the little bulbs around the pond there. They're for hydration. And the little orange plants, I believe, are for food. So I went ahead and picked up those. So let's get over here and build some building materials, craft them, and start building this base. Let's see, let's just do max.
Everything's ready. Now,
I've got
build
600
the
of them.
habitat
Cool.
that will protect your sleeve from Arcadia's dangers. Remember that your body is also a Claywood corporate investment, so it would be good to create a comfortable place for it.
Well, all right. Well, let's get this going. I think I want to, let me see. We're level with this area down here, I believe. Let's go ahead and connect it to this. I think, if I remember correctly, power generation is done. Well, it's, I guess, connected. Oh, damn. Well, let's put this over here. Not right here, but over here. Yeah, I think over here. That should be at the same height. Well, that wasn't too wise because I do not have steps yet, so I can't get into it. But that's okay. I'll just build another one. I can get those resources back in a minute. I should be able to jump over here, though. I want to at least start with building everything the same height. That'll work. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and put a door on here.
Now that you have your shelter, build a printer inside it. That way, you will always have it nearby, thus optimizing your work.
Yes, and optimization is key.
Great. Now build a corporate terminal. That will allow you to complete assignments for different companies, which will, in turn, give you access to new buildings.
Excellent. Let's go ahead and check this out. Training level. Let's claim that.
The first reward was free, but you'll
Awesome.
have to work for the next one. Send us some titanium.
How am I supposed to send what I've gathered back to Earth?
The same way you got here, but in reverse. Look up at the sky. Once you build an orbital cargo launcher, it will send supplies right through that rift. It will cover light years in seconds.
Excellent. Now that I've got more building tools, I can go ahead and continue this. What is it in the way? Colliding with something. What are you colliding with? Interesting, I can build there anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Cool. So, let me see if eventually our tool will be able to dismantle. Doesn't look like I've got that option just yet. If I do, that button's not working. Oh well, whatever. Let's go ahead and continue this, and I'll take down that other habitat in a moment. Strange, it keeps saying that I'm colliding with something whenever I'm trying to zoop, but that's okay. We'll just, there we go. Yeah, I do like the building in this game. It is quite satisfying, quite frankly. There we go. Okay, so this is connected a little bit. We don't have stairs yet, but we'll put those up later. I'm just gonna build quite a lot of foundations. We're gonna need them anyway. Go ahead and connect this thing over here, because I'm gonna start mining there in a minute. All right, let's continue on with the tutorial though for now. Okay, here's the dismantle tool. It was actually a different button. Shocker. It was F, not T, but it's all good. Let's go ahead and move all this stuff over here. Get my materials back, and that will work. Let's see. I guess the door on this side will be fine. Go ahead and put that back together. Airlock, printer. Yeah, I prefer having that on the long side, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and just put it right here. We can extend the building in eventually anyway. Not a problem. Put that here. Go ahead and put the terminal back up. Perfect. Okay, now let's get some power supply going. Let's see here. I know you can put the solar panels upstairs. I don't have a ladder yet, I don't think. Nope, I don't. You not put stairs right there? Interesting. Okay, that's not a problem. We need to just get some power generation going, so it doesn't really matter. I can correct some of this stuff later. I guess this is far enough away to start putting some power generation in. Let's go ahead and do that. I will put 3, 4. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, now everything's connected, and the power is actually connected through the floor, which is pretty cool. So, you know, as long as you've got platforms or some kind of... Oh man, that one's too tall. Let's correct that. That's not going to work. That would just be very annoying. There we go. Okay. Put in the orbital thing. Let's see. We're going to be sending materials and everything else up into space. So we're going to be using that quite a lot. I want to... And we can automate it. So I want to put it in an area that's not too restricted, quite frankly, or however you'd like to put that. Let's run that right over there. Perfect. There we go. Go ahead and finish out this platform here. So we can maneuver around a lot easier. Yeah, that's perfect. That height there. Excellent. So now we can put some drills over there in just a moment. Okay, let's get this launcher up. Get this going. Let's see, where's the launcher? Launcher. Oops. I need some more materials. I've been building all these platforms like a jackass. Okay, come on. Get that heat dissipated from this thing so we can... It's funny because I haven't used the miner in quite a while. I thought it was going to lose heat on its own, but clearly not. But that's okay. Soon enough, we'll be producing our own materials, so we'll be able to not have to worry too much about manual production, which is good. Yeah, let me go ahead and collect some of these things real quick, get some materials back in order, and we'll start this base improvement and get some more upgrades coming in. Okay, I'm gonna put... guess we could put it somewhere over here. I thought it was kind of strange that I thought we could just put it right in the floor without having to remove the floor. But I don't know. Like I said, it's been a while since I played the game, so there we go. I've removed too much, but that's not a problem. So I'm gonna put it right here. And, you know, you can always move stuff later. Okay, I already jumped ahead and put solar panels in, but that's okay. And it just basically says that as long as it's connected, we can get power from that. So, as I said before, the power is connected through the floor. Put this back here. Excellent. Let's get a commission going. Okay, Training Corporation. We need to go ahead and get these things done. So we need to send a titanium, which I should have on me. Let's interact with this thing. Let's see, take that. Supply it. Do I not have any? I thought I did. I guess I used it all just a second ago. Oh, luckily it's right here. We only need to give them 5, but I'm gonna go ahead and get a couple more just because I'm standing here. We're gonna need some anyway. So there you go. Let's go ahead and throw that in there.
As soon as we get the package, your reputation will increase, which will unlock new
I thought it was only going to take the
schematics
5, but it doesn't matter because I think it's going to keep it in there if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. Okay, reach level 2 in the corporate terminal. Claim rewards in the corporate terminal. No problem. Yeah, I'm super stoked about
The shipment
getting back
has
into this game.
arrived. You've just proven
there it
you're
goes.
useful, which means
Oops.
the corporation trusts you a little bit more.
Only slightly.
You've acquired new schematics. Go ahead, claim your reward.
Nice. Okay, let's see what reward we've got. Should be some blueprints. Yep, cool. Ore extractor, rails, rail support, rail connector. Nice.
We've just unlocked new building schematics for you. Can you guess what they're for?
Trivial question. Of course I know what they're for. We'll automate production by excavating deposits and sending them between buildings using rails.
Impressive. You've used equipment like this before?
Hardly. It just doesn't make logical sense to extract everything by hand and run around from building to building. You'd waste my potential if I had to do that.
Exactly. Let's take advantage of those 3 doctorates.
Let's see if we turn this, maybe. Let's try that for now. Okay, that currently doesn't have power, but I believe also if you connect the rails together, that will power it. So that's a good thing. Let's see here. Which do we have? Yep, the connector, rail support, Nash. So if we do a, I don't know, connector right here. Yeah, that should work. Let's go ahead and get the rail in and connect it right here.
Now
Perfect.
that the raw materials are being extracted automatically, you'll have more time to build out your base.
I have a question. Why didn't you install all available building schematics for me from the start? That would speed up my work even more.
All of the machines made available to you during your mission are delicate and extremely expensive. They are also bound by NDAs and patents. None of the companies working with the Claywood Corporation have granted permission to give you everything right away. You need to prove you are worthy of using the more advanced equipment.
But I already signed the NDA.
This will be best explained by the words of Annika Fisher, the CEO of Future Health Solutions, one of our partners. Playing recording.
There's no way I'm giving those degenerates my patent. They don't care about the law or intellectual property. But if it becomes necessary and they actually deserve it, then so be it. Don't quote me on that.
Nice. Okay, let's see. We got another one of these. Wait a minute. Select this over here, I believe. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, let's get some titanium in here. Run this. There we go. How many do we need to deliver? 20. Easy breezy. All right. Well, there we go. Got some automation up and running. Well, now that we got automation going, that's being shot up into space, and that is amazing. Let's go see. That should have been 20 by now. Why is it not still running? What's going on here? It's a... Oh. Okay, that's right. I think it's only going to send... And I don't know. Does it only send enough to get that going? I'm not sure. I can't remember. Once that mission has been done, it's almost finished. I thought it was just going to keep feeding it, but I guess it won't. But this should be finished. Just a few, actually. It's only sending one at a time. How exciting. I think we can upgrade this, but I'm not quite sure if we can or not. Let's see. Training Corporation, yep. We've got power needed, current temperature, grid power. Okay.
Great work as usual. Now build the analyzer and research some local flora with it.
Cool. Okay. Let's claim these rewards, unlock some more stuff. Bam. Bam. Put in the analyzer. Put it right here, I guess. Why not? This works. Okay, let's just put it right. Oh, yeah. Okay, I've got some of this stuff. Let's go ahead and
Once you research enough
do
plants,
this.
send the data to our scientists and claim your reward.
Did it
In
really?
the future, you will need to decide which corporations you want to share your research with. The data from Arcadia is so valuable that companies prefer to keep it to themselves and will appreciate it when you choose them. Once you research enough plants, send the data to our scientists and claim your reward. In the
Okay.
future, you will need to decide which corporations you want to share your research with. The data from Arcadia is so valuable that companies prefer to keep it to themselves and will appreciate it when you choose them. It's time for the final stage of introductory training. Raw materials aren't very useful to corporations, since they need to produce something with them anyway. Use the buildings you have available and automate the production of the more valuable items.
Why can't they process them themselves? They have factories across the entire solar system.
This will be best explained by a private conversation recorded between two executives at the Griffiths Military Corporation.
So you're telling me all of the tax laws only apply to the solar system?
Bro, the mining tax, the cosmic fees, deductions from extraterrestrial income, the cost of insuring sensitive cargo, legally none of that applies to us. They can't even hit us with tariffs. It's free money, man.
I don't know why I asked.
Right? Okay, I need to get a miner on the Wolfram over there so we can start getting some more building materials put in, because that is obviously going to be needed very, very quickly. I got just enough to do one of these. Let's go ahead and put it in here. I'm going to start with the one on the back, actually. Let's see, which direction are we going to go? I think sending them all that, yeah, it doesn't matter. We'll send them all that direction, because it's going to get really tight in here very, very quickly. Nope, you need power. Actually, hold on a second. Can I increase the height of this thing? I think I can. No, I cannot. Okay, fair enough. It says I can. Well, there's an option, but I am not able to do that. That's okay. If for some reason I can later, we can always just deconstruct it and do that again. No problem. Okay, I'm gonna run the platforms over here. I think even if the bottom touches, oops, I think that's gonna work. Oh geez, what the hell? Yeah, the camera gets a little bit wonky. Okay, I made a couple more building materials real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and hook this up. Let's see, is that gonna be in line? I guess it sort of is, but not really. I'm gonna put this back a little bit. There we go. Whatever. I'm gonna correct some of these things that annoy me off recording. Can't be placed. The angle's too steep, I guess. Wait a minute. It's going the wrong direction. Okay, yeah. You start from where you're going from and go over here. Okay, fair enough. And I don't think that is connected. Since there's no foundation there, it doesn't connect that way. Doesn't look like it anyway. Which I didn't suspect it was. I was just trying it out. There we go. Now it's connected. Cool. That's up and running. So now at least we can get some wolfram and everything else, started to get mined so we can
I need water.
Oh, jeez. Sure you do. And unfortunately, I sent them all to the research. And there's a little graphic glitch there. I've not seen that before, so that's kind of crazy. Hopefully that's not going to be a constant. And that is unfortunate. I don't have any... Man. Let's see. There's any more bulbs around here. That kind of sucks. And I don't think you can drink directly from this. Probably shouldn't anyway. Well, I might die of thirst. I guess I'm going to die at some point, I guess. Oh, but now that I think about it, we had rations that came with the drop pod, and they provide hydration and food. So let's see. Let's go ahead and use one of those.
I advise
Nice.
caution. The fruit on Arcadia can alleviate hunger,
What?
but putting unknown things into one's mouth is rarely beneficial to the individual.
Okay.
Though, of course, it was beneficial to the development of civilization. Although this fruit is edible, that won't always be the case.
That's interesting. I thought I just ate a ration. I don't know why she's telling me that stuff, but you know, whatever. Let's get, yeah, perfect. Let's get some more building materials put in place. And I'm probably going to restart my game real quick. See if that is going to go away. I don't need that tool. Get that out of the way, because that would kind of suck. Okay, let's max this out. That gave me, yeah, 990. Perfect. We can build a lot of foundations with this. I think they're only one a piece. Let's go ahead and connect all this stuff so we have a platform that is decent. There we go. Building is too long. Perfect. Get this all up and running real quick. Excellent, excellent. Nice. Now that this is all connected, we can start putting some smelters in. And I don't know, kind of want to get smelters. There's another one up, another titanium up there. We need to connect everything. I might flip these around actually and send them that way and put all the smelters over there. I think that's probably a good idea. Let me go ahead and correct this real quick and throw another miner up there. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. And free up this space quite a bit. Is that going to remove the rails too? Yeah, it sure did. I don't know if I got all the materials back from all of that or not. Guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, it does and it doesn't. So let's just go ahead and build out as much as we can just to make it, you know, connect it all. And I think steps also provide a connection. Let's see here. I'm gonna try to keep it on one plane though.
Nice.
Okay, I've now corrected that. I think that might work. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a smelter in. Let's see, smelter. Yeah, we need to remove the foundation first, of course. Okay, I think we're gonna just put it right over here. Maybe. That's the wrong, that was dumb. I was using the wrong damn thing. I need this smelter, jeez. Yeah, that's what I thought. It does snap to that. I had it on the wrong piece of equipment, of course. That should be okay. Right here. We can put another one there later. Go ahead and connect these with, let's see, we need the connector here. And that should, it shouldn't be too close to this, I would think. Maybe? Oh, good. It fits. Good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right. So that's powered. That's all good. So we need to run this third one. Let's see. Let's get that in line. Put a support here so it's not looking all wonky. Connect it here. And so at least 3 of them are working. So we need to set this to titanium bars. And at some point I'm going to put, well, I might put a storage somewhere in line with this so I can actually just get some titanium in a storage bin. But I don't even think we've unlocked storage yet, so can't get too ahead of ourselves. So I'm going to put a connection. You know what? I'm going to move this since I think everything we're going to be moving and sending into orbit is not going to be probably from over here. I can use this for something else eventually later. Maybe solar panels or something, I don't know. We'll get to that in a moment. Okay, since we're gonna be sending stuff up, and of course I can, hell, I can have multiple of these orbital launchers. That's not really a big deal. Okay, so let's go ahead and check to see what we can send. Okay, we need some wolfram ingots. That's not a problem. Let's go ahead and select this one since it's part of the tutorial. And that's interesting. It says connect the excavator to the smelter and the OCL. Okay, here we go. I didn't read that last part. To the OCL. There we go. Nice. Our training is complete.
Great job. This is the end of your introductory training. But remember that Arcadia 7 is a dangerous place, and a person will spend their entire life, or lives rather, learning from it. Stay alert, gather information, and don't worry. I'm always by your side, watching your every move.
Is that a threat?
It's for your own safety.
I'm sure
I will
it is.
now remove the introductory training restrictions. Location barrier disabled. Sedative injector disconnected. Communications channel active. Awakening other crew members. Ready. The Claywood Corporation hopes you will have a wonderful adventure and quickly pay off your debt. Good luck.
That's funny. And quickly
Checking the
pay off
connection.
your debt.
Over.
What was that?
Oh, don't worry. It's only S8466, one of your colleagues. You're connected via audio, even when they're not currently active.
When they're not active?
The human brain can't go on for too long without stimulation. When sleeves are sleeping in the regeneration chamber, they get a constant audio and video feed of everything you do. They can also communicate with you. You'll also get this opportunity.
Everything I do?
Relax. You have nothing to be ashamed of.
Well, maybe he does. Just rewriting this a little bit, because I believe we can feed multiple things into this at once. Once we start getting these things smelted as well. So I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, put another smelter in. Yeah, this is going to get tight very, very quickly. Might have to move some of these things around, which will definitely happen. That's not a big deal. It's one of the things I like about this game is you can just move it easily and it's not too crazy. So let's start a smelter over here. I guess. Let's see. I need to gang all those together. Yeah, I'm going to change that around a little bit. Let's put this right here for now and put some more miners in. Start getting this stuff generated quickly. There we go. Put that in right here. And then we'll run all these together. And right up into there. So that will work. Let's see here. We need to get one of these. Yeah, I can't jump very high for... Oof. Kind of annoying. But that's okay. Okay, I think this is long enough. Go ahead and connect these. Get the wolfram in production.
I won't pretend I'm a saint. I've helped smuggle this and that in my time for those in need.
People like you don't understand order. You just cause more problems for everyone else.
And you always followed orders and ended up in the exact same place as I did. I'd rather not follow anyone and be free.
You know nothing about me.
Okay. Starting to get some backstory on some of our colleagues, if that's what we're calling them. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in some more power generation because we're going to be going through that super quick. Should at least get us up and running for a while, hopefully. Let's get some wolfram produced. And this is kind of wonky, but it works. Just trying to get this up and running as quickly as possible so we can start making some research points. Go ahead and select this. Perfect. And that should start coming in. There we go. And now, luckily, we can just come right up here and get some of this stuff to get... Yeah, I've got plenty. Okay, I've got plenty of building materials on me at the moment, which is nice. Well, all right. Here we go. What are we doing? Nope. Wrong button. I do not want to dismantle that. Okay, so we actually are continuing to shoot that up into space. Okay. They just want titanium bars. Cool. Let's switch it over to this so we can get this up there. Let me see something here. I need to go ahead and save. Excellent. I just resaved or reloaded, and that has worked out, thankfully. Okay, let's see what we got here. Man, I just keep pushing the wrong button. You know, F is a selection button for a lot of different games, so, you know, whatever. Okay, current recipes for... Okay. We need to send 200 of those. You know what? Let me go ahead and do something real quick. I'm pushing the wrong button. Jeez.
I need water.
Shush. So I'm going to go ahead and put another one of these in here so we can start doing... Oh, I haven't even connected it. Jeez. Oops. Maybe that's the problem. I would suspect so. There we go. Gotta start sending that because I think you can only do one at a time, I believe. Let's see here. This one was one of wolfram. So that's been selected. Yeah, looks like just one at a time. Maybe? Yep, looks that way. Okay, let me build another one of these then. I'll just put it right here. And we can just send this one directly to it. And then we'll just, you know, be generating stuff a little quicker, which is a great thing. Okay, we're gonna choose the titanium for this one. Yep, that's gonna start coming in. Wolfram for this. Oh, damn it. Wolfram for this one. That's kind of weird. Oh, that's why. Let's take that out. There we go. Okay, we'll go ahead and throw this one in here. Yep, so that's stop production. Cool. So that is up and running. Well, there you go. We've at least started the first part of our automation, which is great. And this is going to get quite chaotic, quite fast. I think this is a good place to end the episode for today. I hope you've enjoyed the start of this game. I'm going to definitely do a series on this. I love this game, and hopefully you do too. As always, thanks so much for joining me today, and we'll see you in the next one.